All right, Liz, given what's unfolded in the past 12 to 16 hours, does this information from the New York Times or John Bolton's book, does this change anything in the equation of impeachment?
No, not at all. And you broke down the situation very well right there. The swamp really needs to come up with some new tricks because this is the exact same playbook we've seen deployed against the Trump administration time and time again. Anonymous sources, likely from the intelligence community, vague allegations not rooted in fact, all designed to mislead the public and all designed to damage their political opponents and change the narrative. We've seen this again and again, as you mentioned, with the Kavanaugh affair, the 11th hour leak with false allegations. We've seen it. When you were breaking that down, it reminded me very much of the leak from the special counsel about the attempted firing of Don McGahn, which was all misrepresentations and was all, again, the underlying thing. He had every right to fire Robert Mueller if President Trump so chose, but using McGahn to attempt a firing of Robert Mueller, which wouldn't have even been wrong, but was all designed to spin up this narrative and cloud and confuse people. And yet, when we got the Mueller report, what did we get? 30 hours of testimony from Don McGahn, and they chopped up his testimony, and they used ellipses to try to push a narrative against the president. It always falls apart. And the problem is we have a news media that it used to be the news was supposed to report current events to make them more clear. And what do we have from the news media today? Their job is apparently to be spoon-fed leaks to obfuscate the news, to make the news less clear, to make the truth undecipherable, because that story in the New York Times, you get halfway through, it has this bombastic lead and these bombastic allegations, and you get down to the story and you say, well, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? They have nothing. And we already know, given the president's transcript, what exactly happened here. And I can guarantee that this story is going to fall apart because it always does. And the facts aren't on their sides. They're just trying to spin a narrative to try to damage their opponents. It's really shameful. And the New York Times and the rest of the media should have to come forward with who their sources are, because there needs to be accountability.